Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, gonna zoom in on the cans. We're trying hard Mountain Dew today. Hi there, Chaos Creatures! Welcome back to Frybox64 Productions. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Frybox64. That is some guy named Joe?
Yep.
Someday he'll introduce himself. And this video actually was an idea by some guy named Joe. So I'm going to let Joe describe what we're doing here today.
Well, I was out on the road today and I stopped to pick up gas and I went inside to grab something to drink and I saw something kind of unusual, and I know it's a new product, so why not give it a try? I found that there's a hard version of Mountain Dew that exists. Yeah, very unusual as they're trying to run out of the case right here. Yep. So I grabbed a sampler pack so we could try all 4 flavors because I thought that was a rather interesting thing, because I never thought I'd see the day that this became something, and honestly I'm kind of surprised it took so long because it's been used as a mixer for years for different things, so why not? So I figured, I'll pick up a 12-pack and we can make a video out of it just to see what happens. So we've got all our cups and flavors right here. We've got cherry, watermelon, Baja Blast, and regular Mountain Dew.
Cherry.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
And classic.
And classic.
I think we should try with one of the more less known flavors. It's like watermelon or black cherry, because Baja Blast and regular Mountain Dew,
everybody knows what those are.
Most everybody, but those are available to pick up at the store. I mean, let's try watermelon.
Alright. I was about to suggest we try around.
I mean, they have watermelon Mountain Dew. They do, the melon one. But I want to see what this tastes like. I really do.
So I'm cracking open.
We've got cups with ice. Smell any good?
It definitely has that. It has almost an artificially fruity scent to it, which I guess is what you would get with something like that.
Yeah, it smells like artificial watermelon soda. It does not smell alcoholic, which now I'm curious. By the way,
5% alcohol.
And all of these are supposedly 0 sugar, so 100 calories a can, which means they might be artificially sweetened.
That might be. Which the whole 0 sugar thing is good because I'm trying to lose the spare tire around in midsection. So,
you ain't got no right to talk about no spare tire in this.
I have a spare tire. It's right here. I'm hiding it.
Yeah, alcohol is probably still be bad for you. Artificial sweetener, yeah. Natural flavors, artificial sweetener, and certified color.
I'm going to read off the ingredients on one of these cans.
They're right on the very front. There's no other ingredients, just right there at the bottom.
Malt beverage with natural flavors, artificial sweetener, and certified colors.
Cats, you will behave or I will get my water gun out. This is a cat water gun. I use it for the cats to keep them off of children.
So I guess that's where the artificial soda scent or flavor scent is coming from.
Well, I'm gonna pour up and we're gonna see what this tastes like. I'm just gonna go back and forth until we both have about the same amount. Yeah. Well, that's perfect. It's about the same line on the caps. Perfect.
All right.
That actually doesn't smell terrible.
Not too bad.
Does not smell terrible at all. I'm just gonna set that back up there.
It's a very, like, I don't know if you can see it, but
standard
it's a
pink watermelon
standard
color.
watermelon pink color.
Smells kind of like a Jolly Rancher.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers. It tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Somebody's sneezing because they bumped their nose back there. My goodness.
Your cats are crazy.
Children.
This is actually really tasty.
Yeah.
Especially on ice. I mean, you can stick this in the fridge. You could drink this really easily for 5% alcohol. It does not taste very boozy.
Honestly, I couldn't, if you put this and a Jolly Rancher in front of me, I couldn't tell you the difference between the 2 drinks. This tastes exactly like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's what Mountain Dew wants you to think of when you drink this particular product, but
That's quite delightful. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I picked up a case because I could literally drink like 4 of these in a row, and
I'm probably not going to finish mine nearly as fast as Joe is.
Oh no, I can.
But I do have baking that I need to do later tonight, so that'll be a sipper while I bake.
Pass me the black cherry.
Oh, you want to do black cherry now?
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna
Continuing
do
on
regular
the
Mountain
food
Dew last. Yeah, your cats are just flying around.
No, I think the gun fell over.
That's okay. The squirt gun.
The squirt gun fell over.
This smells exactly like black cherry Kool-Aid, bar none.
Oh yeah, that's got the Kool-Aid scent to it.
Yep, black cherry Kool-Aid in a can is what it tastes like. What it smells like. I mean, or like a Mountain Dew Kickstart, black cherry Mountain Dew Kickstart. This has got to be the exact same flavor that they use for that, and I think that one's quite delightful too. I like Kickstart. This is the same color as the watermelon one, almost.
I'm gonna hold them side by side for comparison once the fizz dies down.
Let's see. It's a little bit pinker than red, less red, more pink. Yeah, a little bit more for your cup.
Scoop over a little bit. Okay, so this is the black cherry, and this is the watermelon. If I hold them next to each other,
Cherry is a tiny bit pinker.
cherry is just a tiny bit more like dusty rose, and watermelon is a little more like bridesmaid pink. I can't get back in. I'm going to spend the rest of the video standing here now because I can't get back
the table. And rotating the table.
I'm just going to stand for the rest of the video because I can't get back in.
See, I know not everybody likes black cherry, but I do as a flavor in general. Like, I like black cherry Kickstarts, I like black cherry Kool-Aid.
This reminds me of back when I was a kid and I would have Kool-Aid after playing outside in the sun, like, all day.
I know, this reminds me of, like, my childhood.
This makes me think of my grandmother's house. Again, indistinguishable from a Jolly Rancher for me.
You talking the alcoholic drink Jolly Rancher or like Jolly Rancher candy?
Alcoholic drink.
It's not as acidic because those use that really sharp energy drinks, you know, Red Bull,
Yeah,
Monster.
they use Red Bull.
These are smooth. This is surprisingly smooth. I could drink a whole case of this and feel guilty.
Because like the very first mixed drink that I ever had, besides the watermelon martini that one foisted upon me when I was 21, was a Jolly Rancher, and that was my go-to like mixed drink whenever I went somewhere and the bartender would ask me, "What do you have?" And I knew, as a child, as a sweet little 21-year-old newly able to drink, I knew nothing about mixed drinks or combinations or anything. And when I would go to the bartender, they'd be like, "What do you want? I can make anything." I'd be like, "I don't know everything, and there's no drink menu in sight." So Jolly Rancher was always my go-to for mixed drinks. Anyway,
that was
story time with Breadbox over.
Gin martinis. You've known me to always drink gin martinis as long as we've been together. It's like I'm a gin man, but
Totally gin man.
or Jaeger bombs, Jägermeister. Jägermeister with vodka and a little splash of Monster Original. Oh, party hardy. This is not bad though.
Not bad.
You know, ice cold on a hot summer day, these would be fantastic tailgating ideas so far. We've got 2 flavors left, but I'm actually really impressed so far. I really am.
It's got the fizz of the pop, but...
And 5% alcohol is about that of your average, you know, full-bodied, you know, medium darkness beer. Not a light beer. You're talking your standard, you know, a Dos Equis Amber or Killian's Irish Red. Your standard domestics of that quality are all around 5%. Some of your lighter beers get down to 3.5. But
like, you can taste the fizz, you can taste the alcohol, you can taste the flavor. It's all there in the drink.
But
like,
the alcohol isn't overly bitter and it's not overpowering the flavor. These don't taste.
Like, if you were to put this in like a normal, if they make Mountain Dew cherry, like a normal Mountain Dew cherry next to each other, like you could tell that one was alcoholic, but it wouldn't.
The closest would be the Black Cherry Kickstart because Code Red tastes nothing like this. But yeah, this definitely has a pinch more like of an alcoholic vibe to it, but very drinkable.
Again, probably not gonna chug it all down in one go here, but I do have some baking ahead of me.
Tasty. Let's set this one back up there.
If I were wanting to party, I would try to like polish these guys off, but...
Oh, these are very easy to drink. Yeah, these are nothing close to, you know, your standard high strength malt beverages that are artificially flavored like Four Locos or anything like these. There's definitely little bit better.
So do you want to do the Baja Blast next?
We're going to do classical last. Let's do Baja.
Alright, Baja Blast.
Let's pour them up and give it a whiff. And
Pop it open. I haven't had Baja Blast in like years, so I have kind of forgotten what they smell / taste like.
I occasionally get it. I want to see if it looks like Baja.
Yes, I have my nose like almost completely in the dang thing and I can't smell anything.
It does have it smells like Baja Blast, not quite as tart, but it does have that color, that smell mild. Let's pull some.
The color is there.
Now pour us up.
Oh, you want me to pour us up?
Yeah, you can pour us up. That is very light.
Alright, so they've been going until about right there, so.
Yeah, the top little, top ring is where they go usually.
Top ring is where it's been going.
Yep, so there, now pour over. Yep.
I know. There we go. Have a little more, sir.
It's a little lighter than Baja Blast for the color, almost like Baja Zero, which they might be actually using for the base for this.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. If it's zero sugar, they're probably using Baja Zero.
And I think, Baja Blast Zero Sugar that they actually make is probably what you're getting from here. It almost smells mild, it almost smells like very faint gummy bears.
Okay, I'm getting, after many inhales, and borderline hyperventilating myself. I can kind of get it.
But flavor's where it's at. Let's see if we can pull off the Baja. This is probably the most distinctive from its actual flavor. It's kind of mild even in taste. It definitely has that tropical one, but it's very mild, isn't it? Yeah, it's faint. This one's almost more like a plain out seltzer that's mildly sweet. This one's very mild on the flavor.
I was about to say, I feel like I have a soda water with just a little bit of citrus squeezed into it and food coloring.
Yep. And it's not sour or bitter, it's mildly sweet too. This one they could dial up the syrup flavor a little bit.
That's the color of it. I am not getting any further away from the table lest I be locked out of the fortress again. But
I'm slightly let down. I would expect it to have more of a punchy flavor. It's not terrible because it's drinkable, it's smooth, it has a little sweetness, a little flavor.
If you've been working outside all day, putting siding on the house or mowing the lawn, you come in, you drink this, it's
still going to be refreshing.
Yeah.
If you're looking for that die-hard Baja Blast flavor, you're not going to get it, but yeah, mildly tropically citrus and sweet and crisp.
It could be doing part to the zero sugar bit. Though.
Yeah, the other two are zero sugar too. They're all zero sugar. So far, the black cherry one is...
I'm not sure what flavorings go into...
I don't think anybody knows what Baja Blast is supposed to taste like.
Oh. I'm just comparing ingredients on the different cans. So these two have the same ingredients. Baja Blast for ingredients has malt beverage with natural flavors, artificial sweetener, certified color, and FD&C yellow number 5.
Ah.
Braden can't have blue!
And now we're going to have to cut that out. Line her up there. I'm going to finish this real quick.
Oh, sip.
Yeah, if you don't like, I'll be honest, if you don't like seltzer, just plain alcoholic seltzer or hard seltzer, because they don't have a sweetness or the flavor doesn't come through strong enough, but you're still looking for a low sugar alternative or a lower calorie alternative, these very well could hit that middle ground very, very well.
They could.
Yeah, these are not terrible. I'm kind of glad I picked these up just out of curiosity.
And finally, the last one, the granddaddy of them all.
I've got to open this one. I would need to know. Now, of course, most of us who know anything about Mountain Dew have either smelled it, tasted it. It's been around for...
It's a lemon lime soda, essentially.
The sweetest, sugariest, caffeinist loaded mountain sugar around.
Yellower than Sprite.
That smells like a regular can of Mountain Dew. You can't even tell there's alcohol in that. That smells like...
It smells like Mountain Dew.
Yeah. And I know that once upon a time they had I think it was Not Your Dad's. They had a Not Your Dad's root beer, and they think they tried to do an alcoholic version of lemon lime Mountain Dew style soda. I mean, I don't know what happened to that company. I haven't seen their products on shelves for a while.
I know Mellow Yellow was like a knockoff of, or like a similar soda to Mountain Dew, but I don't know.
I consider them
what
different.
happened to them.
I like Mellow Yellow. I can't find Mellow Yellow Zero because I like it, but Mellow Yellow is still available at stores.
I don't see it nearly as often.
It's in the Coke section. You gotta look for it. I drink Mellow Yellow. They put orange juice in it, and it's a little less sweet than Mountain Dew.
Because I know.
Sorry, Mountain Dew. I love you guys, but.
Because I know they used to have it back when Old Country Buffet was still here, back when I was a kid, and it used to be one of the drinks on like the drink dispense machine. And then Old Country Buffet, of course, shut down. And after that, I never saw Mellow Yellow on like any of the fountain drink dispensers until Hoo Hot. And they had the Coke Freestyle machine, and there was Mellow Yellow and varying flavors on there. And I was like, what is the point of having different flavors of Mellow Yellow? That kind of defeats the purpose.
Have you ever had Mellow Yellow with cherry in it?
No.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that.
It's not Mellow Yellow at that point. It's,
it's
Mellow Magenta.
It most certainly is not.
It's Mellow Yellow, Mellow Magenta, it's
Purple.
Mellow Brown, Mellow whatever color it comes out. I'm not sure what color it comes out.
You heathen! How dare you insult my Mellow Yellow? I like Mellow Yellow because I think regular Mountain Dew, I used to drink a ton of it in the past, like a 2-liter a day, but now I think it's a little too sweet. Mellow Yellow is not as sweet. But I do still like Mountain Dew's line of products. Kickstart, delicious. I think Kickstart is probably the best invention ever.
Kickstart Mountain Dew, sponsor us, please.
Just send me a case. I'll just drink it. I'll be happy. I love Kickstart.
Say thank you for promoting your products. Here is a queso Mountain Dew. You don't even need to sponsor us. Just send us beverages. We need them. D&D's coming up.
Any Kickstart ever. Like all the flavors.
We have a bunch of nerds. We need to give them beverages.
Screw that. I'm not going to share. If they send me a case of Kickstart, I'm just going to hide it in my office and be like, this is mine for breakfast until I run out. It's better than coffee for breakfast, and I'm sorry, coffee of the world. I know that's fighting words with a lot of people.
That is fighting words, sir. See if I make you another pot of coffee in the morning again.
I'm sorry, but I truly believe that Kickstart's better than coffee. I think it's better than coffee, I think it's better than tea, and it's cheaper and it's magnificent.
You better hope that if we get famous, Jacksepticeye never sees this clip.
Top of the morning to you. This is Kickstart Orange, or Kickstart Grape. Kickstart Grape's better. Okay, we gotta get back to this, but bottoms up, let's see if this can pull off Mountain Dew. It's not quite as sweet as regular Mountain Dew. It actually tastes like the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar that they've got running right now. With just the alcohol in this one is a tiny bit more apparent, but it's almost not noticeable.
Yeah.
No different than artificial sugar has that slightly off taste in some of them. Like Diet Mountain Dew versus Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. The Diet one uses that older sweetener like aspartame or something like that that has that faint taste to the back of it. This is no different than that.
Like, I get the alcohol almost as like an aftertaste. Like, I have
That's what I mean, it's in the back of it.
Yeah. I have to sip it. I have to wait a second for it to hit.
It's there.
But, yeah.
I mean, you've drank Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. It has a slightly mildly alcoholic aftertaste, but otherwise this tastes exactly like it.
Like if you're a kid and you come in from outside and mom just so happens, or not even really mom, dad just so happens to have what the heck? Oh, hold on.
What's it say?
The battery.
No!
Hold on. Luckily, I have a spare.
And the table's gonna attack you.
I would make up my boobs joke, but I already made that in the previous video.
Goodness. Your cat's just looking at you like you humans are so strange.
I'm strange. Do you want to come over here, Minnie? Would you like some Mountain Dew alcoholic beverages? Be like a normal human. Like,
yeah. This is one thing I would, as an adult, I'll be honest, we don't have kids yet or anything like that, but I would definitely keep these possibly if you've got a garage fridge or, you know, that kind of fridge where you keep those kind of beverages.
Make sure your kids can't get into it.
These brightly colored, neon colored cans and the absolute taste of these things, I would definitely keep your kids away from these. These could very easily taste non-alcoholic.
There was a recent story, I remember, of a kid that brought tequila to his preschool class for a snack. with drinks like this, it is very, very possible that if you don't guard these close enough and your kid sees them, they're gonna take them with them to class and share as a snack. And
yeah.
we don't need kids getting drunk off of alcoholic Mountain Dew.
And I do appreciate the labeling in very clear across the top that it does say 21 plus contains alcohol all across the top
All
of
across
it.
the top.
It's very prevalent because, you know, the graphic art with the eagle on the can, the more like metal look to it that says Hard Mountain Dew. I mean, they have a really awesome, you know, logos on each one. Each one has a different logo. It looks like Black Cherry has a grizzly bear holding black cherries. There's a giant snake for the watermelon. Looks like a cobra or something like that. A shark for the Baja Blast. And a big old eagle for the regular one. They definitely have some really nice artwork to the can. The coloration's very prevalent. And the flavors are, you know, they're all good. I'm not gonna say they're bad.
Give me one of your cups.
Why?
I'm gonna try something.
You're gonna mix these all together and have me drink it, aren't you?
Well, I'm gonna drink them. I'm not gonna make you drink it, but I'm gonna drink it.
I'd be willing to give it a sip.
Do you want to give it a sip?
Okay, so let's see. That's 2 fingers, right? A finger and a half. That's a thumb. Let's see.
That's a thumb.
Okay, go up with the next one. Good.
Okay.
Probably just up to the top line with the next one.
Okay. Up to the top one?
This line right here.
That line, which line?
Pour in. Now let's get some Baja in there. Because we're just going to be crazy about this.
It's like I still have some of this stuff left over.
Oh no,
as well.
I polished mine off. They're good.
Is good?
A little bit higher than that. There you go. That's about good.
Okay. There we go.
That looks like peach.
It does.
There is a Mountain Dew peach, by the way, out there.
It's somewhere.
I believe KFC has an exclusive right to that one, kind of like Taco Bell has their right to Baja. And some places have the strawberry.
You too have a right to Baja. I don't know what the verb to Baja is. We're gonna get our dictionary people on it.
Baja's a location. That smells like a bag of gummy bears.
Bag of gummy bears.
I smell so many flavors. Gummy bears.
Can I have it away from your hand, please? Thank you.
My hand smells like smoke.
Yeah. I was getting essence of smoke and Mountain Dew.
Yep, my hand smells like I've been barbecuing.
Ooh.
I need to.
Oh yes, it definitely smells fruity.
Did you get that?
Got my nose.
I would like to take a taste of this. Has a hint of news.
I'm sorry, but it was stuffy.
It tastes like some crazy jungle juice business. I have no idea what I'm tasting right now. Don't mix those all together. That's wild. Tastes like gummy bears.
Oh my gosh, it tastes like gummy bears!
Yeah, it tastes like a handful of... Not like Haribo, because Haribo only has like 5 flavors. I love Haribo, don't get me wrong. This tastes like Albanese, where you took all 12 flavors and just threw them in a handful.
That tastes so good, oh my gosh.
That's wild.
Oh my gosh, it tastes so good!
Oh, that'd be weird. It almost has a mild sweet tarty finish to it. It's like gummy bears and sweet tarts had a...
Don't finish that sentence.
I'm not going to
Don't finish that
I'm not going to
sentence.
use those graphic terminology for the young viewers out there, but they definitely got together. That spoiled cat. These are not bad. You know, in order of flavor ranking, okay, which one do you think, what's your favorite?
My favorite probably is going to be the watermelon. If we're not including everything mixed together as a flavor, then watermelon would be my favorite.
Rank yours in order.
Okay, so...
You got watermelon?
Can I include the...
No.
Oh, I want to include the gummy bear special.
No.
Okay. I'm going to rank them... Alright, I'm going to move my stuff up. I'm going to move my business off the side here. So I'm going to arrange the cans from this to this in my order of how I like them. So, top favorite flavor is going to be the watermelon. I think the Baja is going to be my second favorite. The cherry is going to be third. And the regular Mountain Dew is going to be my fourth. Nothing against the regular Mountain Dew. I just have not so good childhood memories of trying to drink Mountain Dew, but being put off by the fizziness in the soda and just not having a good time with it. So watermelon is my favorite, Baja second. cherry third, and regular Mountain Dew's fourth.
Man, ours are gonna be really weird. See, I am a diehard black cherry fan. For me, like, I love the black cherry kickstart. She can verify I drink those a lot, and the grape kickstarts too. I'm gonna have to go straight up with black cherry. The watermelon, that's a close second. It's very close.
It's
like,
very good.
that's a photo finish between the two of them. That is delicious for watermelon. And I don't normally like watermelon. Black cherry, great. Now, the regular Mountain Dew tastes just like regular Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. It has that distinctive flavor. And I feel bad putting the Baja in fourth. It's not bad at all. None of these are really bad. I just feel that it needs a little bit more syrup to it to get a little bit more of that Baja flavor to come through, because it's competing with artificial sweetener and the alcohol that's also capable of balancing out flavors too a little bit. Now, at 5% alcohol, these aren't overtly boozy. The alcohol does not make them bitter or make them difficult to drink. Again, like, you know, you have a Four Loko or some mixed drinks that are high on high proof. This is not the case. These are very drinkable. The flavors are very clear, crisp. They don't leave a terrible aftertaste.
They don't.
The colors are apparently, for the most part, relatively naturally sourced, except for a couple of them. 100 calories a can isn't terrible for a 12-ounce spirited 5% beverage. Most beers are 120 to 160, unless you're in, like, you know, some, unless you're looking at, like, some of the lighter ones out there, you know, like Michelob and things like that, or I think, what was it, not Gold Arrow, Archer Gold, I can't remember the name of it. There's some ultra light beers out there that are in the 64 calorie range. But if you're looking for something that has a little bit more of a fruity flavor, a little bit more fun, a little bit more playful, if you're going to have a cookout or have a bonfire, have an adults night out where you're literally just sitting around playing cards, shooting the business, and having a very casual night, a 12-pack of these in the fridge would not hurt, or throw them in the cooler. These would not be bad. Or if you want something just to shake things up outside of the standard traditional wine cooler range or standard, you know, beer range. Nothing wrong with that. Beer's good. Yum. But these are fresh on the market, and I think the flavors are pretty fresh too. I mean, we've had you like strawberries too,
yes.
But these don't have that as much bitterness. I mean, they don't have the alcohol content.
Strawberries also have a specific effect on me that I'm not going to talk about on camera. We're not going to talk about that specific effect on camera,
I
sir.
salute Budweiser for all they stand for. Anheuser-Busch is one of my things.
That's not the only thing that salutes, apparently.
Oh, say, can you see? But no, these are, you know, I think the price, I can't remember what I paid for these. I think it might have been $16 for the 12-pack. You know, that's a very good market rate. But if you want to have, if you're a casual drinker, you don't want to get absolutely bombed out of your mind, and you want to have a little bit of fun, these are fun.
I would agree.
Yeah, these are fun.
Yes.
These would be something that you could have at a barbecue without getting completely bombed out of your mind. I think these are fun. I actually was impressed, because I've had a lot of hard sodas before, and I found most of them just did not have a flavor profile. The alcohol came through too bitter, or it just didn't taste right, or taste like the product they were aiming for. That tastes almost better than the Mountain Dew that they have on the market. That tastes just like the Kickstart over there. The regular Mountain Dew tastes like the Zero Sugar. The Baja, still refreshing, still light, still crisp. If it's 95 outside and I finish mowing the lawn, yeah, that would be welcomed in my hand.
What are you doing?
Your rabbit is doing things.
Jelly bean. Jelly bean.
She's in the bathroom. You disturbed her potty time with her litter box.
No, she was standing outside of her litter box and she was squatting like she was trying to do something.
Oh, she might have been. She's a baby.
She likes the territory. She likes to mark her territory.
Yeah, I think these are good though. And this is probably the closest thing you're gonna get to me doing a video. I saw this and I was just like, this looks like something fun. Because it's springtime. There's gonna be cookouts, barbecues, things like that, and this is a newer product on the market. Why not? I actually am very pleased to spend the money on these, and it's a good price. They did come in very large, I think 24-ounce tall boys when I purchased them, but I wanted to try all the flavors, and I prayed that they'd be good enough. You know, Mountain Dew, Coke, and, you know, Pepsi and Coke have been brands for a long time, and we put a lot of faith in them as a culture. In America, thank goodness. They run our lives practically. Yeah, not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
5. Those were refreshing. I like those.
Well, thank you all for joining us today on this taste testing adventure. If you like what you saw here today, if you'd like us to try more alcoholic beverages or mix other alcoholic beverages together to see what kind of combinations we get, feel free to leave us a comment down below, like and comment, share us around. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of different stuff that we do on the channel here. Again, it's not 100% necessary, but it is something that helps out the channel quite a bit. And hopefully we'll see you all next time for some randomly rolled chaos. Bye, everybody.
Bye. This was fun.
This was fun.